Armstrong.
I'm Jennifer Matthews.
And this is our presentation for Soil Science with Dr. McGahan, and it's over plant nutrients. So just kind of as a general overview, there are 17 essential plant nutrients. They're divided into two categories, macronutrients and micronutrients. There are 6 macronutrients and 8 micronutrients, and then there's this fun little abbreviation over here that we learned in lab to kind of help you remember each of the essential nutrients. Like I said, there are 17 in total.
So nutrients are broken down into micro and macro. Macronutrients are needed in the largest quantities, nitrogen being one that's needed in the largest of the micronutrients. Micronutrients, chlorine and iron are needed in the greatest quantities, but not as much as nitrogen.
Yeah, so like she said, they're broken into two categories, the macronutrients and the micronutrients. Out of the macronutrients, nitrogen is required the most and sulfur the least, and then just like she said, micronutrients, chlorine and iron are the two that are required the most. So this slide kind of goes over the general, I guess, process of how plants acquire nutrients from the soil. So obviously the root is the lowest portion of the plant. It's what's underground. It's what's bringing in all of the nutrients from the soil into the plant's vascular system. The roots are said to be most active 10 millimeters above the very, very tip of the root. So the overall process starts with the uptake of the nutrients by the roots from the soil to the plant. Then it's followed by translocation, so the movement of the nutrients throughout the plant itself. Then assimilation, which is the use of the nutrients to make the different cell constituents of the plant, and remobilization in the form of amino acids. So two of the key players in this whole process are the xylem and the phloem. The xylem moves water and nutrients upward from the root to the plant, and then the phloem carries the organic and remobilized nutrients from the leaves to other parts of the plant. So just kind of all around.
So what makes these nutrients essential is each one of them plays a different part in the plant's growth, reproduction, even how it holds itself up. This table can be found in your textbook. It just gives a short little summary of what the nutrients are needed for.
Yep, so kind of like she said, each of them are different. So we definitely learned this semester that you can't easily replace one nutrient with another. So if you have a nitrogen deficiency in a plant, you can't just, higher the calcium level and replace it and everything will be fine. So they each play their own part and they're each unique in their own way. So one can't kind of substitute for another, if that makes any sense. But like she said, this table can be found in your textbook with a much better explanation, but it just kind of gives a nice breakdown of what they're each used for and kind of their role in the process. So this slide just covers kind of 3 examples of plant deficiencies in the essential nutrients. So calcium, nitrogen, and magnesium are illustrated here. So you can see on the left side of each plant is the element in excess, and then on the right side in deficiency. So it's kind of cool to see, like on calcium, you see here, there's some yellow spots on the leaves, so if you see your house plant in your kitchen with some yellow spots, then your plant isn't getting enough calcium. And then over here, nitrogen is kind of the same. You see all these leaves are turning yellow. They're breaking off down here at the bottom. They're getting kind of splotchy up here. They definitely don't look healthy, so that's kind of a key player. And then you can see an excess on the other side. They're turning brown a little bit down here, stuff like that. And then magnesium over here, you can see kind of the same thing as well. We've got some curling up at the tip of the leaf. They're kind of drooping and not looking so hot. So this is kind of a good illustration of what to look for in your plant, to kind of see what's going on in the soil down underneath and see maybe what you can do to better the health of your plants. This is just the references slide. We definitely turned to the textbook for a lot of information, but of course our instructors were extremely helpful also. So thanks to them and thanks for our textbook, and I guess that concludes our presentation.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you.